Hello everybody, my name is John Wright and I'm a fellow property owner, just as yourself, in the Hammocks Community Association. My wife and I own a single family home in the Oak Lake subdivision and we have been owners there. It'll be 7 years now. And I'm just like yourself. I am beside myself with the corruption, the deceit, and just the downright thievery that this administration and this board of directors has at the Hammocks Community Association. And I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. This election and this budget is the straw that literally has broken the camel's back. And admittedly, I should have gotten involved a lot earlier when we were having these problems with the Margley Gallegos. However, better late than never, for me and for you. So, I know there's some people out here that have the questions regarding the DBPR 0070 form and how to fill this out. Now, I will be talking in English as well as Spanish, just in case people need some help. Now, this form is what we need to send to the Bureau of Professional Regulations. The first part of this form is where it says the complainant. The complainant is you. La primera página de ese formulario dice complainant. Eso complainant significa tú que estás llenando ese formulario. Eso está diciendo que usted está quejando contra la Hammocks en esa situación. Entonces, llena la información, apellido, primer nombre, medio nombre, su dirección acá y método de contacto, teléfono y el email. Tiene que poner el condado y el país. So, you put your last name first name, middle name, if you have a surname, your mailing address. Perhaps you're an out-of-state owner like myself. I put the mailing address that I have in Chicago. But if you live on the Hammocks, of course, fill it out with your address, your phone number so that they know how to be able to contact you, and an email address. Then down below, and this is an editable PDF form, which means if you are looking at the computer, you can get on there and you can actually type in the information. However, you're limited on what you're going to be able to type. So if you have more documentation than the page allows, and chances are you probably do, I did a Word document and printed that out separately to include as part of my evidence. Now on the second page, it's going to ask for a contact person if other than myself. Va a preguntar en la segunda página una persona para contactar aparte de tú mismo. Entonces yo puse el nombre de mi esposa y su información de contacto. I put my wife's information here for contact person other than myself. Here in the middle, in la mitad, it's asking for private attorney information. I don't have a private attorney. I don't think any of us at the moment have one that we have hired for this situation. El segundo parte es por un abogado o una abogada. Mientras tanto, yo no creo que nadie tiene un abogado que ya está de un retainer para hacer eso. So yo no tengo, esa parte es, yo no lo llené. I didn't fill that part in. Then down below, and this is very important, subject of the complaint. I put the secretary of the board of directors, Marlene Kopek. So, esa parte aquí es súper importante. Aparte de su información, esa es la parte que yo creo es casi lo más importante. Poner el contacto del secretario del board of directors, que es Marlene Kopek. The Hammocks Community Association is the company. La compañía es the Hammocks Community Association. With the direction of the office, con la dirección de la oficina, 9020 Hammocks Boulevard, 9020 Hammocks Boulevard. Their phone number, 305-382-3999, 305-382-3999. And for the primary email address, I put the email that has been emailing me back, celeste@hammockscc.com. If you have a different email, whatever you've gotten any type of correspondence from anybody over there, use that email. Yo puso el correo electrónico de la única persona que estaba respondiendo bajas los hammocks, celeste@hammockscc.com. Alguien me dijo que esa Celeste no ha trabajado allá por 18 meses. Pero ese es quien está usando ese correo electrónico. So yo puso eso. Then we have the third page. The private attorney for the subject of the complainant. En la tercera página tenemos el abogado privado de la persona que estamos echando la queja. Es con el Hammocks Association. Y el abogado por la association, el Hilton Napoleon II, ya estaba en el entrevista con el canal NBC. Hilton Napoleon II was on the NBC interviewing for what happened with the unbelievable fraud with the elections. So I looked up Hilton Napoleon, found his law firm, got the address, got the phone number of the law firm. So Hilton Napoleon, él es el abogado por the Hammocks. Su dirección es 2555 Ponce de León, Suite 600, Coral Gables, Florida, 33134. El número de la oficina es 305-476-7100. Now, Napoleon Hilton, he is the attorney for the Hammocks. He was the one that was on the NBC interview when it talked about the unbelievable situation that happened on the vote on January 3rd. So I looked him up, and then I called the office to confirm. Hilton Napoleon II works for a law firm in Coral Gables. The address is 2555 Ponce de Leon, Suite 600, Coral Gables, Florida, 33134. The phone number for the office is 476-7100. Then the next part is witnesses. El próximo parte bajo de eso es testigos. I put my neighbor there in the Hammocks, who is phenomenal and has been gathering information for a long time. So I put his name down with his contact information. And then witness, I just put the Hammocks Homeowners as a second witness. Porque todos somos testigos, right? We're all witnesses to the fraud and the corruption and the theft that has gone on at the Hammocks. We're all victims. So we have all this information. So, si ponga tu vecino, si tú sabes que el vecino está contra eso, y quien no va a estar contra eso. You know, if you know your neighbor is against this, and who's not going to be against it, with their permission, con su permiso, put their contact information here. And then sign and date it. Now, what I did was I put all this together. I had backup information. Yo tuve evidencia from emails from the office of the Hammocks. Also found on the Nextdoor app, a nice Javier Concepcion had a screenshot that the Hammocks said on December the 13th on their Facebook page that there would be no increase in dues. Y también yo busco la evidencia allá, gloria a Dios, que allá en el Nextdoor app, un señor Javier Concepcion puso el screenshot de Facebook de la Hammocks Community Association el 13 de diciembre, diciendo que no iban a subir las tarifas de la asociación ni un centavo. And then I got a letter for that sham of a meeting on the 27th of January. However, it never arrived to me until the 29th of January, even though they dated it on the 11th of January. So I provided that as information. And when I spoke with the Department of Business and Professional Regulations, I spoke with Michael at the office. And Michael told me that they needed to actually have this budget out to us by the 17th of December. Yo hablé con Michael en la oficina de CTMA in the Department of Business and Professional Regulations. Él me dijo, porque el budget era por el 2022, tenía que tener esa información al frente de nosotros para la para el review, para la revista, for the 17th of December. So, ya yo mandé toda la información que yo tenía. Yo mandé el budget, yo mandé ese formulario. En mis palabras, I wrote it in my words. If you can type it up, great. If you can handwrite it, please do that. Just make sure it's legible. Send every piece of backup documentation you have. Mande todas las evidencias que ustedes tienen. Cada correo electrónico, cada conversación, cada cosa que de pronto tiene grabado, cada cosa que está en el Facebook, cada cosa que han visto en Nextdoor, cada cosa de evidencia. Anything, every piece of evidence. And send it to the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Now, you'll want to go to their website because that last page of the form shows an address that they are no longer at. They're actually on a different street in Tallahassee. And the office address is 2601 Blairstone Road, Tallahassee, Florida, 32399. So phone number is 850-488-1631. La dirección para la oficina del Departamento de Negocios y Regulaciones Profesionales es 2601 Blairstone Road, Blairstone Road, Tallahassee, Florida, 32399. El número del teléfono para llamar directo es 850-488-1631. I'm just a concerned homeowner just like you. And I can't afford a $300 increase. And I know that you can't either. The sad thing and the scary thing is that a homeowners association, if you go into default on your homeowners association dues, they can file for foreclosure on your property. And they can foreclose much faster than a bank ever could. Que es muy triste, es muy diabólico de esa asociación. Es que yo no puedo aguantar pagando $300 más. Y me imagino que tampoco que ustedes pueden. Tampoco. Y que es súper diabólico. Es que yo soy un agente de bienes raíces en Illinois y en Texas. Que muy poca gente sabe. Es que si ustedes se pongan atrasados en sus pagos mensuales a una asociación, uno de sus remedios de recuperar su plata es poner una demanda por foreclosure a su propiedad. Y se pueden ganar su casa y echarte de la calle si tú no pagas tu asociación, tus tarifas de la asociación. Entonces, una organización que está tan corrupto, tan diabólico como está en el Hammocks, que ha robado más que $1 millón, esa administración ya está tratando de quitar tu casa en una manera tan... Es diabólico. Es del diablo. Es el evil que están tratando de hacer. So, don't let this administration take your house. Don't accept these elections. Don't accept this illegal increase in your dues because this needed to be out by the 17th of December for us to vote on by the end of the year. Get angry, unify, and let's fight. Tiene que tener rabia, una indignación, righteous indignation, unificarnos y luchar. Evil will succeed for a while, but only for a while. As soon as the light comes out and exposes evil, it's always defeated. And I'm confident that we are going to win because we will prevail because we are on the right side of this fight. My name is John Wright. I'm in the Oak Lake subdivision, property owner for 7 years. My email address is john.r.wright@kw.com. john.r.wright@kw.com. I'm in this fight with you, and I look forward to the day that we win and that we will be able to have a celebration party with fireworks and a cookout at the Hammocks Lake. Yo estoy esperando el día que vamos a ganar. Esa cosa diabólica no pueden. Y van a tener éxito pues solamente por un rato. No pueden tener éxito por siempre, porque cuando la luz muestra el sucio que está pasando, siempre la verdad gana. Yo estoy seguro de eso. Y yo espero por el día que vamos a tener una celebración, que vamos a tener los fuegos artificiales allá por el lago otra vez, y vamos a tener una fiesta, un barbecue, con todos los dueños de las propiedades de los hammocks para celebrar una victoria. Thank you for your time. Let's win this.